In the late 1980s, anti-Tamil violence in Sri Lanka led to Tamil refugees seeking shelter in India. Among them were members of the LTTE, detained in special refugee camps within a prison in Tamil Nadu, India. They were under the watchful eye of the Q branch and anti-terror wing of the Tamil Nadu police. These detainees protested their confinement and feared deportation to Sri Lanka, uncertain of their future. During the civil war in Sri Lanka, the Sri Lankan army was armed and supported by Israel. This fact has stirred controversy and calls for investigation. War crimes committed during the conflict, facilitated by Israeli-made weapons and military equipment, have been documented by the United Nations and human rights organizations. Israeli unmanned aerial vehicles played a pivotal role in the war, but failed to prevent civilian deaths and may have even contributed to them. Despite the evidence, those responsible for the atrocities have not been brought to justice, and Western countries have continued their support of the Sri Lankan government. Israeli human rights activists demand a criminal investigation into Israel's involvement. The aftermath of the conflict in Sri Lanka has seen a rise in anti-Muslim measures. The government announced a ban on the burqa and the closure of over 1,000 Islamic schools, citing national security concerns. These decisions faced backlash from the Muslim community and human rights organizations, leading the government to reconsider the ban. Tensions between the Sinhala Buddhist majority and minority groups, such as the Tamil and Muslim communities, have been a recurring issue in Sri Lanka's history. The actions of the Rajapaksa family, who have dominated Sri Lankan politics, have exacerbated these tensions and incited ethno-religious animosity for political gain. Throughout the LTTE story, the question remains, can a tiger change its stripes? Or is the cycle of violence destined to repeat itself in Sri Lanka? The story serves as a reminder of the complex layers of history, politics and human rights that shape our world. It highlights civil unrest, international involvement and human rights controversies, leaving a lasting impact from historical conflicts.